Well, this week we'll see final plans being put into motion for the opening of the multi-million-dollar straw market in downtown. Over 400 stalls were already erected in the state-of-the-art facility. This should be a relief to vendors who were forced to operate in makeshift settings for several years. Currently, officials are looking at a December 16th opening date. However, prior to that, staff will be hired to work in the market, and tender will have to be issued to provide a waste management system for that facility. An exciting day for close to 250 graduates of Macquarie International College as they receive bachelor's, master's and doctorate degrees in a wide range of disciplines. In fact, the graduates came from not only New Providence, but several family islands, including Andros, the Berry Island and Eleuthera. Delivering the commencement address was Ambassador and Permanent Representative to the United Nations and Ambassador to the World Trade Organization and Chief Negotiator for Sustainable Development Issues Antigua Barbuda, His Excellency Dr. John W. Ash.
But I want to encourage you not to settle for modest or moderate results. Today, you will leave the confines of this great institution that has nurtured your dreams, cultivated your hopes, and has fulfilled your ambitions. Armed with your certificates, diplomas, and degrees, I hope you're ready to pursue big hopes, dreams, and ambitions that those pieces of paper convey, and that you do so with confidence, optimism, and good cheer that you obviously exude onto your mortarboards.
Well, Dr. Ash acknowledged that while this experience will be rewarding, for some it will bring fear. But fear, he says, can be a greater motivator.
As you leave MI College, one thing should be absolutely clear. The education this institution has provided you, the tools you are now equipped with, is the job of a lifetime. And that job commences now.
Well, it took 5 long years to build, but today the new state-of-the-art evangelistic temple, just a stone's throw away from the ZNS studios here on Rusty Bethel Drive, officially opened its doors. Well, just before the dedication service this morning, close to 2,000 members of the church paraded throughout the streets to celebrate the milestone. Pastor Gary Curry says it's been a long time coming, but finally his dream has been realized.
This is the end of 5.5 years of construction, anticipation, and we're just excited that this day has come, and we're just moving in just about 5 minutes from now. Everybody's excited and ready to go. We have a state-of-the-art facility, the finest that there is, and everybody's excited today.
The old evangelistic temple sanctuary just across the street has been outgrown in size and will be used for youth activities, educational programs, and other special events. Church members Dr. Beverly Strawn and Charlene Dean told us about some of the amenities in the state-of-the-art facility and what this milestone means to them.
We have the ground floor level, we have a balcony, we have state-of-the-art facility for the nursery area, nursery department. On the 3rd floor, we have classroom setting, conference room style for about 10 rooms, meeting rooms, in addition to the conference room. In addition to that, we have elevator services going up. We have facilities for the rehearsal room, which we did not quite have over on the other side.
This is truly a significant day in the lives of Evangelistic Temple followers, and we are more than delighted to be here today. This is a grandiose occasion indeed, but I'd like to just say that there's another part to this vision. My pastor had a vision that he saw people lined up along Collins Avenue trying to get into the sanctuary, and that is the greatest part of the vision.
All right, I'm sure they're excited. Congratulations to all of them for their hard efforts. Well, stay with us. We have sports coming your way next with Nico Scavala, plus a little later, the weather forecast with Greg Thompson. Don't go away.
Since 1985, Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center and Imaging at Grosvenor have served the imaging needs of the Bahamas with professionalism at the highest international standards. Our qualified specialty radiologists and team provide caring and confidential services, including 24-hour CAT scanning and ultrasound, mammography, and x-rays. At 4th Terrace Diagnostic Center and Imaging at Grosvenor, we believe prevention and early detection are key to good health.
Nothing beats having a safe, reliable car that's practical for everyday living. Cars like the Camry and Land Cruiser set you apart from the moment you drive them off our lot. For years, Executive has endorsed Shell's high-quality fuels. All vehicles are known for their durability and practicality. We're about moving forward, and we choose Shell to do what we do best, get you there safely.
Popular demand, you have one more week to get here. Commonwealth Plaza, it's East Street South. You are here one more week. You come here, you take advantage of the savings, and the people are asking for it. They want another week, so we're giving you another week. Commonwealth Plaza, right here, East Street South. One more week, folks, by popular demand. Come and check it out. Everybody's asking for it, so by popular demand, they're giving it to you one more week. You got to check it out.
ZNS Total Sports is brought to you by 4th Terrace Diagnostic Center, providing quality imaging and radiology since 1985.
Good evening, Bahamas, and thank you for tuning in to ZNS Total Sports on a Sunday. I'm Nico Scavella. I'm here at the 2011 Speed Week, where tons of cars from around the world are gathered here to race.
We're on the final day for Bahamas Speed Week here at Awa Key, the Western Esplanade. The week started on Wednesday with the reception right at the Awa Key opening, with the symbolic Le Mans start. And we went to Government House for all of the entrants. Had a lovely evening there with on behalf of the governor. And on Thursday, we had the island tour. All of the cars went around the island, and the island tour ended up at Lightfoot Key for Concourse d'Elegance and a lunch. And then on Friday was a free day for the entrants, giving them some time to leave some money in the Bahamas. They were downtown shopping, and then on Friday evening, we went to Grey Cliff. Friday we went to Grey Cliff. That's correct. Friday night we were at Grey Cliff. And then Saturday we had the gala ball. Just last evening we had the gala ball. And the hill climb. The hill climb was a half day of racing, which was a short version coming down the Cricket Club, going up to Dean's Lane, ending up at Fort Charlotte. And so today we have the full 1.1 mile circuit coming all the way through the western end of Awa Key from the Fish Fry, all the way down the coast, going all the way down to the Western Esplanade, making a deep bend onto Bay Street, and going down to Bay Street, heading back west, down to the Cricket Club, and back onto Awa Key. And that's been a very full day for us today, a very full week, and it's been quite exciting.
Now, despite it being a bit windy, folks said that it was still a great day nonetheless for Speed Week 2011.
This has been more than we could have anticipated. I'm going to be quite honest with you. From all of the organizing, 2.5 years of trying to organize this event, and in every aspect, it has truly met our expectation and more. I mean, we had the Carlo Milano night on Bay Street, and we had a little, there was a fire on Bay Street that same day, and we thought that was going to cause some issues for us. And the Bahamian people just came right in. They were very respectful because we couldn't barricade the place off. And, they came in and they mingled with our guests and our entrants, and it worked very well. The answer is yes to this and a little bit more, yes.
And folks, what do you think about the possibility of events like this happening in the future?
Well, you would have heard the minister at the opening, both ministers. It doesn't make sense planning an event like this and do it for one time. There's just too much effort, too much money, too much resources. And so, yes, we are in for the long haul. And that's why we have Derek Bell here to assist us in getting a permanent temporary track right here at Awa Key. We want this to be a real racing circuit in the next year.
Now, the Special Olympics had their basketball tournament yesterday at Loyola Hall and featured nearly 100 athletes combined from Abaco, New Providence, and Grand Bahama. Special Olympics Chairman Basil Christie spoke more about the event.
In the past, we've only had this tournament for one day. will be expanded now to 2 days. And we have included for the first time women. Our special Olympics program is growing so significantly with different sports and different different qualities. But using women for the first time now is giving us a whole new dimension for basketball.
This is good for our special athletes. We are supposed to compete every quarter, which is every 3 months in some sport or the other. And we try to do that, and it's good socially, everything. It does everything for them just to get together.
It's very exciting for my players because most of them have never been here before other than just stopping by cruising. So this was a great opportunity for us to be invited and for us to be here joining the NASA delegation. I think it's been a great experience for my players, even though it's a young team, but I think they've gotten a run for their money in the games. And so I think it's been great, and the hospitality especially has been awesome from the Bahamas delegation.
Now, this is Basil Christie's last term as chairman of the Special Olympics Committee. I caught up with him to find out his reasons for his resignation.
I've been national chairman for Special Olympics since probably 1995, but I've been involved with Special Olympics from about 20 years now. And in the meantime, we've built a very effective, efficient, and strong board of directors. So I feel at time now, I have a young board of directors. It's time for them to run the ship. They have new ideas, more dynamic ideas, more progressive ideas, more energy. And I will still be with Special Olympics. I will probably be with Special Olympics the rest of my life. So I'll still serve on the board as a director. But I passed on the chairmanship to our vice chairman, Mr. Nello Lambert.
Basil has done a lot for Special Olympics, and I guess after being here for so long, he feels that it's time to turn it over to someone else. And Nello has been following him for a long time throughout our program in the Bahamas and also in the Caribbean.
The heir apparent for the chairman's seat, Vice President Nello Lambert, spoke about Christie's legacy in Special Olympics and what the board plans to do heading forward.
Basil has been chairperson of Special Olympics for over 50 years, and when you talk about game changers, Basil is certainly one of the game changers for Special Olympics Bahamas. He came along at the right time, and under his guidance, the program has grown tremendously. We have a very, very strong program in New Providence, Abaco, and Grand Bahama, and we're going to be building on that and spreading even further. Whilst Basil is stepping down for Special Olympics Bahamas as chairperson, he will still continue to be a resource for us, and we don't see Basil disappearing from the field of Special Olympics anytime soon.
And that'll do it for sports on a Sunday. For ZNS Total Sports, I'm Nico Scavella, but stay with us. Your weather forecast still to come. ZNS Total Sports is brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center, providing quality imaging and radiology since 1985.